Shabbat Shalom. I want to begin this week with two shout-outs. If you don't know what a shout-out is, find somebody under the age of 18 and they will explain it to you. My first shout-out is to Brian Levy. This past Wednesday night, Brian led Evening Minyan for the first time. I'm told he did an amazing job, and Brian, I'm very proud of you. And anybody who wants to learn how to lead Evening Minyan, I'll be there to teach you. My second shout-out is to the Albuck family. Some of you may know that the Albuck family is now in the process of transferring their home into a kosher one. And now I want to wish them a Yasher Koach, a Mazel Tov, and much luck on this endeavor. That is a perfect segue for this morning's message. In this Torah portion that we will read this Shabbat, Shmini, we read about the beginnings of the laws of kashrut, the laws of keeping kosher. I love eating. Specifically, I love eating meat. But kashrut asks us to eat with a conscience. Many people always ask me, why is it that we have these laws of eating? Why do we have laws of kashrut? What are they there for? Are they there to keep us healthy? Well, it's a nice popular thought. But I can tell you that in many of my meat fests, when I've had meat for 3 meals a day, it was kosher, but not exactly healthy. Perhaps we kept kosher initially because we wanted to be separate from the other nations. And that's plausible, but that's not enough for me as somebody who has kept kosher for my entire life. No, to me the reason that we keep kosher is much in line with the reason that we had our Chazon Shabbaton 2 weekends ago, or the reason that we have a CSA, a community-supported agriculture program, here at Bethel. Jewish people are supposed to keep kosher so that we will eat with a higher consciousness. So that eating, one of the most mundane things that we do on an everyday basis, will find a little meaning, a little holiness. For me, I could not keep kosher in a way that wouldn't add to the meaning and the holiness of my life. Many people have seen videos of the way animals are treated in the process of keeping kosher. Or, God forbid, in the way the workers who work at certain kosher slaughterhouses are treated in the employment of creating kosher meat. That can't be what kosher means. Keeping kosher, the idea of kashrut, must mean that we are adding holiness to something that we do every single day. Many of us take for granted the fact that we have food every day, that there's food in our shelves, food in our pantries, and food on the stove when we get home for dinner. Keeping kosher asks us not to take this for granted, to understand that food is a blessing and a gift, and to understand not only that there are plenty of people out there who do not have enough food, but to also understand that the way in which we get this food is of vital importance as well. Shabbat Shalom.